Parenting matters are not easy. We try and convey that it is the interests of the children that are paramount.
It's quite hard for a parent to be objective and sometimes disentangle my interest versus my child's interests.
It is much better for the children if the parents are working together as a team and sharing the parenting arrangement. They're both involved in their lives, that one parent isn't alienating the other from their children, that they both work together if possible. I think that is the best outcome. If it becomes high conflict, I will often say to the client, if you end up in court, it's a very personal process. You'll have strangers asking really in-depth questions about what is going on in your life, and a stranger will be making a decision about what happens with your children, and you may not like that decision at the end of it. So we do really encourage them to mediate.
There are very good resources out in the community. There's a lot of family dispute resolution practitioners at organisations like Relationships Australia and other family relationship centres and centre care, people that can help them focus on children's issues.
And see if they can work out a parenting arrangement, something that works for them. You know, people travel with work, people work long hours. It's what works for you and what works for the children and whatever is going on in their lives as well. And if it can come together and you can work out a parenting arrangement that you're happy with, then that's fine. You don't want to be using the equity in your family law matter on lawyers to the point where you don't have anywhere to live at the end of the day. And we don't want that. We would pretty much want, from a parenting perspective, that you can resolve the issues between you and we can work out a parenting plan or parenting orders for you, and then we move on to your property and resolve any issues there, and hopefully you can move through the whole process. And everyone knows what's going on, everyone knows what the arrangements are, and the children have a routine.
There's very good children's psychologists that have a lot of information that they can pass on to parents about what it's like to be children experience that high conflict perhaps at home. I had one client that said to the parent who I was speaking with that the child had reported they just want the fighting to end. Well, there's the message, and that's what's going to happen. And that parent was, advised to listen carefully to that message. And with that, that gave him the impetus to really focus on minimising the conflict with the child's mother and working towards reaching sensible agreements.